Hi family, how are you? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I am doing well. I have been getting some rest. Happy full moon, hunter's moon. Um it's been kind of a strange vibe. I've been getting some downloads, some pretty outrageous downloads actually. And but it's been taking a lot out of me. I've really been sleeping a lot. So anyways, I am back. No. But I don't even know how long I've been gone. It seems like forever. I miss you guys when I'm gone. But regardless, I did get a message from Monitor while I was in the shower. And it had to do with something I spoke about in a reading a little while back. I don't remember. But I was talking about how the people, not people, they're not people, they're spiders, that are underground. They had like an underground nest where they were controlling this program, the devil on your shoulder program, we're gonna call it. Yeah, it's been, they found it and they stopped the program, or they're about to. I think they already did. So basically what this amounts to is that humans are now responsible for their own thoughts. They don't have that override going anymore that we've all had to, well, a lot of us have had to fight off our whole lives. But anyways, that devil on your shoulder program has been disabled. So that's like really good news, because now humans might have a fighting chance. And now they're responsible for all their thoughts. Now granted, the whole like programming thing still is in play. Still could cause some issues, but they are going to have to take responsibility for themselves and their thoughts at this point. They're being given the wheel that they always had, but here we go. We're giving them a little bit of an extra shot. Also, a couple times today, I saw like a federal agent showing their badge, and like very aggressively too, like somebody's in trouble. There's certain federal agents, somebody with a badge, and the way they presented it, it has to be like, some 3-letter agency. But anyways, showing somebody their badge. This feels just really significant somehow. I feel like there's been an investigation going on that the counterforce was not aware of, and it's kind of being brought to their attention right now. The boots on the ground are showing up with their badges and doing whatever they do at that point. I'm not sure. What else did I see? Okay, yeah. So I've been seeing water like crazy. I mean, I guess, yeah, we've all been seeing water like crazy. But like, I'm talking about like, you fix one water leak and another one pops up. Fix that one and another one pops up. You fix that one and 6 pop up. Like, the water's coming in no matter what they do to stop it. And this might have had something to do with this nest I was talking about. They might have gotten flooded out of their hole, their hiding spot. But regardless, I think I'm onto something there because they just wiped my mind. Okay. So, water. They can't stop it. They just can't stop it from coming in. And, you know, I feel like this is on like the 5D as it is on the 3D. Like, it's the love coming in to our realm, to our dimension, or our dimensions that we're contending with right now. It's a lot. But anyways, yeah, so, and as you know, like, water is a very powerful force. It seems like it's very bendable, and, you know, you can move it very easily, but it's like water has the patience of a saint. It will slowly but surely erode what it is it wants to go through. And it will get through. And once water has gotten through something, as you know, like if you've ever gotten a new pair of boots, you want to spray them with a silicone spray or oil or whatever it is you do before they get wet, because once the water gets in, it makes pathways. It creates bigger pathways for the water to get in, and it's almost impossible to make them waterproof at that point. Just like the water's gotten in so much, like it's made it impossible for them to stop it. And it's the same with the love coming in. It's a very patient and persistent force that is coming, regardless of what anybody does to try to stop it. And it's coming in full force right now. You know, I'm seeing dams breaking and just water everywhere. Okay. So, yeah. So I believe that somebody's being presented, and it's probably more than one somebody. It feels like a group of people are being presented with badges. Healer. That's protection. 32. Number 5, change is coming in. I've been seeing 5 like crazy today too. Like 5's been the number of the day. Change is coming in. Guides. 7. All right, so healers are being guided. To avoid the fire, inverted fire. Healers are being guided in a way to avoid fire. 27, that's the number 9. Endings and new beginnings, lucky. 47, I've been seeing this horseshoe too, as some of you might know. That's an 11. So basically, Spirit is saying you're going to be led around these fiery situations, possibly actual fire. But it could be like magic. Home. So you're going to be lucky when it comes to a home. There's a 10, end of karmic cycles. Past life. 14, breaks down to a 5. You could resonate with the Egyptian gods and goddesses. Or perhaps you're being led to a safer location than the one you're at. A location that you've been in a past life, or that you know from a past life, or even from your past from this life. Listen, a lot of stuff is going to be going down here, is going down. You're really going to have to use your intuition when it comes to making your moves. But I feel like everyone is really becoming a lot clearer when it comes to this. They are trying to block your intuition still. There's some, you know, there's always something they want to hide. They're hiding something. Surprise, surprise. All right, let's pull some tarot on this. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. God, I'm hearing so much about the kids right now. Shoot. Oh, that was something else I saw today that I found to be really interesting. Oh gosh, I can never remember people's names. I hate this. There's this girl, her name's Erin. She calls herself the friendly neighborhood alchemist. She's actually seems like a really sweet person. But she analyzes the Schumann resonance. And there's like this weird like black line going through it. She said it's a timeline shift. A timeline split is what she's calling it. To where basically people are set in a certain perspective. And that's where you're going. People who are attached to certain... this is not the way she described it. Now I'm going off of my own. But, like, you know, people who... It was similar to what she said. People who are attached to things, to certain dogmas, they're going to be stuck into that paradigm. And then the people who are open to realizing that, like, we really know nothing. Or, you know, those are the ones that are splitting off into a different, as a group. And then the ones who are stuck to the dogma and the way things are right now are going to be in another timeline group. I just thought it was pretty interesting because it was like, I heard about the infiltration of the nest, the spider programmer's nest. And hopefully most of you guys know what I'm talking about, because or like go back and watch some of the readings, because I swear I just go through this stuff so much. Anyways, you know, they were, I guess I'll slightly explain it. They were controlling humans' brains, and even chosen ones, you know. And then I think there's human chosen. I think there's some humans that chose themselves. I'm sure there's some that ascended, hopefully. But anyways, regardless, I don't know what I'm talking about now. I forgot. Inverted Three of Wands. Some kind of magic was done on this full moon to the collective as a whole, it sounds like. This is some kind of big ritual. Big ritual done against the collective. They're trying to sacrifice us spiritually, is what I'm hearing. They haven't quite been able to do it physically. They're really grasping at straws, trying to avoid some towers that are coming in. Towers that are being brought on by your ancestors. Okay, so they're 5 of Pentacles. They're calling on the ancestors. I don't know what ancestors they're calling on. But it looks to me like they are calling on somebody that happens to be one of your guides. Listen, if they don't know already, we've made friends with all the dark force in the spirit land. Yeah, it's like if they can't scare you, they learn to love you, I think is what it is. Well, everyone loves the chosen because they exude love. I mean, it's just a natural magnetic thing, you know. Even the dark force. It's all about love. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So apparently they have been in some kind of contact with some darker gods or goddesses, whatever they are. And apparently they think that they've been working with them. But it turns out like they're actually working with you. So I don't know who this is. Or how long this has been going on, but I mean, like I've said before in readings, if you've made it this far, like really none of their stuff is working. It's only showing you where your weak points are so you can fortify your vessel. Inverted 8 of Cups. Yeah, because if you're still alive, nothing that they've tried to do has worked. It was a fight till the death. That's what this is. So, that's what they've been doing. And it's not working because you're still alive. Alive and well, I just heard. Thank you. I love when Monterey chimes in. He's so amazing. Anyways, the World. You're having some kind of luck with the completion of a cycle. There's some kind of an initiation that's happening here. 8 of Pentacles. You're starting something, some kind of apprenticeship. You're starting something new. Like, you could be in school. But whatever it is that you're working on, like, it's magical. There's magic. Like, there's little fairies everywhere. And it looks like an enchanted forest. I can't wait to live in an enchanted forest. I just can't wait. But anyways. I just can't wait. Anyways, yeah, your work is magical and it's gonna bring you a lot of luck. This could be something you're doing online here with the World card. But it's something that you're doing because you like graduated. Or, you know, you graduated. 10 of Wands. This magic is that they're doing is meant to burden your work, burden your home. They keep on doing spells to try to burn down your home. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Something about something you did in the past life. You were working for God. You started some kind of a project, some kind of collaboration with others. Could be a past life, not this lifetime or not this realm or whatever. Or it could be something that you worked on in this lifetime. But regardless, it's something that you already started. And it was with divine intent, you know. There were good intentions there. It was in divine alignment. Inverted Seven of Cups. Something is going on that is breaking this illusion and allowing you to see or remember what you were working on. This mission that you started a long time ago. And now you're ready to complete. The universe is ready for you to complete this mission. It's like lining up and pointing you in what direction you need to go so that you remain safe, lucky, stable, I just heard. The moon was inverted though. Yeah, something's coming out with this full moon. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of truth that's come out. Because people that are working to solve crimes are tapping into their intuition, which, as anybody who's intuitive knows, it makes you super smart. When your soul's thinking for you, you really do have a lot more brain power. You just do. Ten of Cups. Like I said, the love's pouring in. There's a happily ever after coming in. And it's attached to this project that you started in your past life. Something that you're doing to help God, to help the universe, you're working for love. And you've really gone through a lot of challenges doing so. You've been going around blindfolded, trying to walk from one stump to the next, and they're flipping on fire. Everyone's shooting magic at you. But as you can see, he's still standing. Yeah, they really wanted you to fall off of one of those posts and lose your income, lose your home, lose your stability. That was their goal. And they really want you to fear this so that you can manifest it into your life. So if you see things like people talking, I don't know, I can just see things. I know when they're trying to inject fear of being financially unstable, of being homeless and all that stuff. I know when they're trying to inject that fear into me. So that I manifest it into my own life, because they can't do that themselves. So that's just something to think about. It really, honestly, it's a bitter pill to swallow when you realize that a lot of this is in your control. It's all about how you react. And how you react is solely based on how you're perceiving things. That's what these initiations are, and these portals are all about. A different way of perceiving things so that you can be in the same environment and look at the same things, but still manifest from a place of peace. A place of nothingness. Love knows best. Everything's going to work out perfectly. I just heard we're not in as much control as we think. Okay. Inverted wolf to the Queen of Roses. Love wins. Love literally took the devil down. Little old you. Earth angel, you know, coming at it with love. You overturn the devil. The devil's a sucker for you. For real. I'm not sure what he's up to. I try not to channel him too much. He's so sick and twisted. So, yeah, but it looks to me like you've flooded his domain with love. And even the devil can't resist some good old-fashioned love. Isn't that crazy? Everybody wants what the chosen have, what you have, what you're filled with. Love. It inspires the feeling, the emotion of love. That's how you defeat the devil. Get him all in his feels. Wow. I love that. Terrapin of Roses. To me, it just feels like you won the game. Like, and here's your gold medal. You know, you won the race. You won the race. I've heard that before. Wow. You turned all of the haters into lovers. On the spiritual side, okay? Spiritual is touching down on the physical, though, okay? And that's where all of this, that's where all of this justice is just gonna pop out of the woodwork. Three of Skulls. Clarify Three of Skulls. They're in mourning right now. Oh my gosh. Musician. You worked your magic on these devil entities. Like, seriously. It's like you... I don't know the tale, shoot. But I'm thinking of, like, isn't there some story about somebody that plays a flute and, like, mesmerizes everybody or something? Like that. I don't know. But anyways, it looks like you've, like, somehow hypnotize these people, these devil entities. Without the devil on their shoulder program, it might be a lot easier to hypnotize these, you know, program people. Programmed to act like the devil and to attack you specifically. But anyway, somebody's being mesmerized. They can't walk away. They can't look away from you. They can't turn away. They can't keep their eyes off of you. It's so crazy. They're just absolutely madly in love. And they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken because you won. And they know you're never going to look back. You are never looking back. You're looking to a bright new future. Inverted ace of, not ace, three of lightning. This magic that they did to you from that they started the new moon and been ramping it up for this big grand finale on the full moon. Yeah, it was death magic. They're trying to kill you again. No, that's not funny. Sorry. I think it's funny. To me, it's funny these days because it doesn't work. Obviously, I'm protected, and it really has helped me to heal my vessel. So, sorry if I take this stuff too lightly, because some of you might be in the more beginning stages of this. I see that in the comments. A lot of you are still freaking out about some stuff. But I also see, like, a community of people that literally know exactly what I'm talking about, who are on the same page. I posted her videos on my page, Lily Kosanova, I think. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But she is amazing. I guess she got Tanawa Downing's name off of one of my videos, and she's contacted him, and like, yeah, like, we're coming together and things are moving in the right direction. And yes, we can help each other. We're all very skilled in our own way. I watched a couple of her videos. I was so happy. Like, I feel like I met her, but I was so happy to meet her. Like, so cool. She's one of my kind. I know when people have just like been through it in a serious way. I'm like, yep, they're one of my kind, because the counterforce is not put to these same tests that we are. They would never, first of all, there's no real purpose to put them through these tests. They'd never survive it. And they're not on the right path. It's when you get on the right path that you get put through these tests, to make sure that you can handle the power that is going to be afforded to you. We don't want a repeat of what's happening now, do we? So yeah, it's kind of a grueling process, but I just love running into people. And I have been lately. Like, I told you, like, the collective is going to start coming together, and it certainly has been happening in my life. I have run into a couple of people that I know are on the same path. And I guess that's why some people are using these really traumatic, crazy stories to try to legitimize them as being chosen, because I guess it's just the way it is. So yeah, you have to be careful about paying attention to how, just using your discernment. But yeah, I am very, very thrilled to have connected with a couple of people, few actually now. It's starting to trickle in. They're starting to trickle in, okay? I don't know. I might be able to, I'm still on one hand. I think I can fill it up. And all the people that I know are on the same mission as me. And I know that I don't have to worry about them doing weird stuff, The veil has gotten so much thinner, and I feel like it's safe for us to kind of crawl out of our holes a little bit, and like peek around and come together. The shit's about to hit the fan. You seen that airplane movie? I literally saw like shit hitting a fan. That's what Spirit's showing me right now. Yeah, it's getting exciting. But this is getting long, family. I am going to post this so you all can see it, hopefully, before it gets too late. And I will get back to you very soon. I love you so much. And thank you for those of you who have reached out to me. And thank you so much for the donations and the likes and the subscriptions. I love you guys. And the comments. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I just love hearing your stories. And I love seeing how ridiculously just how ridiculous the trolls are. They're not very intelligent. They're just not. And it has to do with them not being connected to their intuition. They are on some weird program that makes them look like complete, like, reject. Yeah, like, it's pretty sad, but I find it somewhat humorous. Things that used to be alarming. And I have to say, I haven't gotten a death threat in a while. So something's changed there. They're not quite so bold in their attacks. At least not public attacks. Maybe with their magic or whatever, but it just doesn't work once you heal your vessel. So, and it honestly only works to help you to heal your vessel. It's a healing tool. Pretty sure it helped me. So anyways, I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful night. And take a look at that full moon. It's a super moon. It's supercharged. Everything is, the veil is thin. Everything is clear as day. And it's really beautiful. So, and I love you guys so much. Did I say that? I love you like crazy. Thank you so much for being in my energy circle, my family. All right. I'm really going to go now. Love you. Bye.